What's up, everybody? This is Danny Trades. We're going to be doing a Sunday stock talk on Monday today. I am at work, as you can see, on Memorial Day because apparently my employers are slave drivers, but that's okay. We're making money today, even when the markets are closed. I just wanted to spend a couple minutes going over some possible planned moves for tomorrow, update you on my positions, and just to recap, looking at QQQ here. It is still super bullish. There has got to be a sell-off coming in soon, right about here. So that is most likely what the rest of the market is going to be doing. We're still awaiting confirmation that the Dems and Republicans have reached a deal and that that bill is going to be passed in Congress to raise the debt ceiling. Those U.S. frickin' politicians, like teenager with a credit card. It's ridiculous. But anyways, here are a couple of moves I'm looking at for tomorrow. I still have this open position on StarBucks. Again, we're going to be following our rules this week, our new rules, under $500 position size. It's very, very simple, either 3-to-1 or 2-to-1 risk reward targets. Not looking at any numbers on P&L. The only thing we're going to have even to look at is our percentage P&L, and if we close a trade, that way I am not making any decisions based on the dollar amount that I'm up or down. And for the most part, I just want to set them and forget them and just let them run. We are going to be trading on the 1 hour time frame, just like in this Starbucks position here. This is probably going to consolidate a little bit more. It's probably going to make a bigger move down to gather up a little bit more liquidity in this demand zone. And I'm hoping that we just kind of shoot back up here and hit our target. The other one I'm looking at is gold. I still think that gold has a little more selling off to do. I think ideally it'll probably have a bit of, that's the wrong hotkey. I think it's going to have a bit of a bounce perhaps right here. You can see that across here it has a little bit of a consolidation zone. And I think it's going to, wrong hotkey again, excuse me. I think it's going to come down here to this demand zone, probably consolidate for a minute, and then pop back out. And that's where I want to catch it. So that's probably not going to be tomorrow, but I got my alert set. Definitely going to keep an eye on it. And then, just delete this real quick. We are jumping over to TLT. Kind of the same story on TLT. In my opinion, they're looking for their little bottoms here. Let's look at the 4 hour real quick. Zoom out again. It's been in this nice consolidation pattern for quite some time. Assuming that it does follow this consolidation pattern and jumps out of this demand zone, I'm going to take that trade. Why do I want to trade something with such a minimal yield? It's only 6% for that big of a move. Probably takes a couple weeks to make it because it's consistent. Because it's consistent, because it's slow. Because when moves are consistent and slow, for me, it makes the trades more psychologically bearable. I don't care if I have a 20% upside. If I can't stay in that trade because I can't bear to have that kind of downside, then I'm going to exit out of it early, or I'm going to exit when it's in the red. But with these rules that I'm implementing, the $500 position size, the just leave it, not looking at my dollar amount, I'm up or I'm down. I'm just going to let these go because it's becoming clear to me that that is really the game that I'm fighting. I'm pretty sure my strategy works. I just can't stick to it. So, going to be trading less. I'm going to be trading a lot more patiently. And that is about that. Looking at SoFi, we got our alert set for this pullback to the trend line, or perhaps even a pullback to the moving average. We'll just see what that does tomorrow. And talked about TLT and StarBucks, and I believe that's it. Oh yeah, we have a notification set for AMD, which if you don't know, AMD has been insanely bullish, moving along with NVIDIA on the heels of all their AI announcements. So that thing's got to pull back pretty soon. So we got an alert set for if it crosses this trend line, we're going to think about going short. And Snapchat. Oh, Snapchat is another one I'm looking at. If I have a position indicator right here, it means I'm thinking about it, pretty seriously thinking about it. I have a little note for myself written right here, pull back to the 4 hour moving average. It's a 200 period moving average. And This is also a pretty okay, it's more of a support zone than anything. We're just going to say, yeah, we're going to make this a support zone. It doesn't really qualify. Yeah, it does. It qualifies as a demand zone because it's got this big move here. It kind of started out slow, but it's still uh, jumped up out of here, moved all the way across these two to bridge the gap. So we're going to call that a demand zone. Not that it really matters for this trade, but that's the kind of entry and target we'll be looking at. Again, that should be something that's pretty slow and consistent. Snapchat and SoFi are the most volatile stocks that I like to trade. Still have Tesla on my watch list, which is definitely more volatile than both of those, but I haven't traded Tesla in a while. There's always that you want to be the cool guy that made $10,000 off a Tesla trade, you know, on the heels of Elon or some shit like that. But trying to stay away from that for now. And what is my other position? Oh, Pepsi. Been over Pepsi 10,000 times. But the story is the same here. I am currently entered into Pepsi with 2 shares. What I'm looking for is, got to get my hotkeys memorized. A little run up here and then drop back down. And I'm going to go short the crap out of this until it reaches the bottom of this channel. Again, slow and consistent. Can't get mad at it. But that is about it. Just as a side note, NASDAQ futures are up 0.58% today. Just to give you a little bit of information when we have no other information. But that is the Sunday Stock Talk for today. If you have any questions about me, or if you want me to make a video breaking down a stock that you're interested in, I can't promise that it will be of value, but I can definitely give you my opinion on it. Maybe see some things that you don't. And I believe that will be it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. If there's anybody watching this besides me, you have a great day and God bless.